Leaves are everywhere. On the floor they are indeed. The air has shifted again, sharper, quieter, and the rush of early fall is giving away to the stillness that always follows. A space between seasons, a pause before winter fully sets in. And in this pause, I feel something settling inside me. Not a stopping, but a rooting. A quiet sense of being more at home in myself. Because for so long, my life has moved in seasons of reaching, stretching towards growth. It's not about chasing goals and pushing forward. This fall has reminded me that the deepest kind of growth is the kind that turns inward. It's the kind that finds strength, not emotion, but in grounding.
I say rap, you say scallions rap.
Stallion! Picked it up in the bag, yes, I'm Scottish.
What you need, yet another white man slides onto your feet.
We'll say how long you're staying for, I'm longing to stay.
Vocal core, make MC of the thing.
Barcelona needs another bridge to the rap scene has never seen a white man with such altitude. Cause vagina paved the way.
I pledge your name to Alice Andromeda. Putting bars on the beat like an automata. I'm an actress, I'm gonna bring the drama, bruh.
It's thinking mirage, you don't know who you're working with.
See?
Overthinker!
Yes, MC Overthinker, exactly.
Break down at the strip club. I'm having a breakdown at the strip club. I guess you could say that is why Tom and Jerry made me gay. Care if you are pure, if you're as baddie. Just guess what you can say to me. Call me daddy. Call me daddy. You're coming for my career. Don't you dare talk about my coin like that. I faced the fear and I did it anyway. I don't care which one is a winner, but we might match on Tinder. Now that I'm the winner, you're gonna match with me on Tinder. And hey, if you're a baddie, when I see you outside, just call me daddy. Call me daddy. Just call me daddy. Just call me daddy. Daddy. Thank you guys.
Because security in one's skin is not a given. It's something you build piece by piece. It's not about confidence that shouts or perfection that performs. It's about the quieter relationship you form with yourself when no one's watching. I'm learning to speak to my body differently, to thank it for its strength instead of criticizing its limits, to listen when it whispers that it's tired instead of overriding it with noise. The gym, the stage, the studio, and all these places that once felt like battlegrounds for performance are becoming spaces of presence instead. Because when I step into them now, I'm not there to prove something. I'm there to be something, to experience my body as a home, not a project. And that shift is small and magical in self. Because when you stop fighting yourself, your energy stops leaking into insecurity. It starts flowing into creation, into peace, into possibility.
Just came out of a brutal work meeting, babe, and I look out the window and I see you like this, and I'm like, wow, I love that you're enjoying like this, and it reminds you that it's worth it, the life we're creating for ourselves, and man, you're such an inspiration to me. I love you so much. I can't wait to join you here in a little bit.
Suddenly, the mirror reflects not what's missing, but what's already there. Because there's a kind of confidence that doesn't need to announce itself. It's not loud or flashy. It's a steady hum beneath your skin. The inner voice that says, I know who I am, and that's enough. That's the kind of security I'm reaching for now. The kind that holds you through uncertainty. The kind that stays even when when plans shift, when performances end, when applauses fade, and when you repeat the same thing again and again and you stumble in your words. You know what? I'm still secure in myself and who I am and how I am. And this is how I'm presenting myself because I am a human, after all. In any case, to continue, all seasons change. The harvest ends, the gatherings disperse, the stage lights go dark, but who you are beneath it all, mistakes and all, that is what remains. And that is what roots you. Security in your skin doesn't mean never doubting, because believe me, I doubt. It means knowing how to return home when doubt comes. It's the quiet assurance that no matter what season of your life you're in, you belong to yourself. Because every autumn, every fall, the trees shows us what it means to let go gracefully. They don't cling to their leaves in panic. They release them in color. They trust that what is shed will become soil for something new. That's the energy I want to carry forward. To trust the rhythm of my own seasons. To know that not everything needs to be held onto, because some projects will fade, some relationships will shift, some dreams will transform. And that doesn't mean they failed. It means they fed me for a while, and now they're becoming a part of the soil beneath my new beginning, my next beginning. Because letting go is not loss. It's compost. And that perspective changes absolutely everything. When you start trusting your seasons, you stop fearing the quiet. You stop rushing to fill the pauses. You start to see that the rest and stillness are a part of the rhythm of becoming. So, here I am asking you, where in your life are you being invited to root instead of reach? What parts of yourself are you ready to rest, to settle, to feel safe in their own skin? What are you ready to release with gratitude, trusting it will nourish what's next? Because rooting doesn't mean stagnation. It means deepening. It means letting your energy move downward for a while into nourishment, into truth, your own truth at that. And maybe this season, your work is not to bloom or to harvest or to gather. Maybe it's simply to root, to sink back into your own presence and know that being here as you are is enough. And as I look back at the season that we're still in, and this whole year as well, the sweat, the rehearsal rooms, the words, the laughter, the small moments that turn into big of courage, I realized that falling forward was never about chasing more. It was about arriving. Every stumble, every risk, every new experience has been a way of learning to meet myself more fully. And I have found that the harvest we seek externally, success, recognition, progress, only truly nourishes us when we're anchored internally. When you're rooted in who you are, the external becomes an expression, not a validation. And that is what I want to carry into the rest of the year. The grounded knowing that I am both the soil and the seed, both the field and the fruit, that every version of me, the one who strives, the one who rests, the one who doubts, the one who shines, is a part of the same ecosystem of growth. There's a light in late autumn that feels different than any other time of year. It's soft and golden and fleeting. It catches on everything, on the edges of leaves, on faces, and the small details that we miss when we rush. And that's how I want to move for the rest of the year. Slowly, deliberately, with a kind of light, with that kind of light, with appreciation for what's there, for what's changing, for what's still to come. This season has been my teacher. It's taught me to fall forward, to harvest, to gather, to finally root for myself and to root within, to live inside the rhythm of my own becoming, to trust that my skin is not a mask, but a home, to remember that I'm allowed to rest inside myself. And maybe that's what this whole journey was leaning towards. Not to be more, but to be enough. Not to arrive somewhere new, but to arrive here, rooted in the moment that we are currently in. Falling forward. Falling forward ends not in a landing, but in a grounding, in a quiet, steady belonging to yourself. Thank you so much for being with me this Fall Forward mini-series, this October 2025. It means so much to me that you're right there listening and tuning into my thoughts and just a journey that is life with Falling Forward right now. Happy to always know your thoughts. Hug tighter, love stronger. Weekly videos are always out. Always believe. Till next time. Love, Ariadna.